Hack code. Become attractive with Nofap energy. Hello and welcome to Male Wisdom. In this video, I will explain the importance of Nofap and how it can significantly affect how women see you. You will discover massive changes once you start applying this, and I will also explain my personal experience regarding this matter, which drastically changed how I presented myself. Stay tuned and subscribe to this channel, and like this video for more videos like this. After I broke up with my girlfriend, I felt lost and isolated. I didn't like how lonely I was. So all that kept running through my head was the idea of finding a new partner. Then, a friend of mine advised that we go to a seminar on how to meet women, which was going to be hosted by someone who had published multiple books on the topic. The topic of discussion ranged from the appropriate attire to wear while approaching a woman to the proper ways to approach her both indirectly and directly. The best strategy for me to meet girls was to hang out in public places and have conversations with those I found attractive. Therefore, I went to locations where many people, such as shopping malls, grocery stores, the gym, and other public areas. Nevertheless, there was a severe barrier: social anxiety. After spending several months trying to get into a romantic relationship but coming up empty, I decided to try something else. This challenge is called Nofap, and a friend told me about it. He claimed that he had done it before, which had given him more confidence when interacting with ladies. After looking at the website, I concluded that there was no valid reason for me not to give it an attempt. My first winning streak was for a total of 20 days. My self-esteem improved during that period, and as a result, so did my level of confidence whenever I was in the company of other people. The negative feelings I had about myself vanished entirely as well. When I go out in public, people always approach me because they are interested in having a conversation. I had a big realization. I realized that porn made me shy and didn't feel good about myself. Nofap made it easier for me to talk to more women and people in general now that I was more sure of myself and felt better about myself. Directly, I could speak to the girls I liked more easily. Girls were friendlier, smiled at me more, touched my arm when we said, stared at me, and even some girls came up after a few years. Nofap is now a part of my everyday life. And sure enough then that Nofap does attract women. At the gym there was a cute girl who always looked at me. So I talked to her and asked her out on a date. She told me straight out that she liked how sure I was of myself. I knew what she was referring to, so I asked her to elaborate. She stated that how I walked and my voice and body language gave the impression that I was confident in myself. I recall thinking it was odd that this had never occurred to me before Nofap, until another girl from the gym would always smile at me from across the weights section. I've reached a point in my dating life where I'm more content than ever. Right now, I tend to get the kind of girls that I like, which is something that makes me happy and proud of myself. I might be curious about the reasons why ladies are interested in Nofap. If you give it some thought, at this point, males will typically approach the women they like and ask them if they want them back. The vast majority of people believe that women are most concerned with aspects of themselves, such as their appearance and the things they own. Still, from my own experience, I can say with certainty that women are most concerned with the behavior of males. The majority of women have lower physical capabilities than the majority of males. Being in a relationship with a man who can't keep his emotions in check is generally a woman's worst nightmare. Women admire males who can maintain self-control. Confident men who are compassionate and men who love themselves are very attractive. This is because all of these attributes can only be found in those who are capable of providing their spouse with a sense of security. The issue with porn is that it alters how a person sees themselves, and how they act is directly related to how they see themselves. Because of this, it will affect the degree to which women find you beautiful. It's a well-known fact that pornography can leave people feeling depressed. Shame results from anything done behind closed doors. When we withhold things from other people, not only do we feel horrible about ourselves, but it also makes it impossible for us to attract women because of the bad thoughts we have. You can free yourself from the humiliation of your past and become more confident due to not doing FAP. And women are attracted to men who exude self-assurance. Pornography reduces your sensitivity to the neurotransmitter dopamine, leaving you feeling unmotivated, weary, and as though your life has no purpose. If you don't do any FAP, you'll have a defective dopamine circuit, making it impossible for you to pursue your dreams and passions. Your mental state will improve after you remove it from the constantly stimulating environment. This will bring back your natural motivation and drive to pursue the things that are most important to you, such as getting into better condition, beginning a business, or receiving a promotion at work. Women like guys who have direction in their life and know what they want to accomplish with their lives. I believe the primary reason that men place women on a pedestal so frequently is because of porn. When males put women on a pedestal, it is immediately apparent to women that the men believe they are more capable than the women. Women despise this behavior in men. Women desire to be with men who have a strong sense that they are whole, good enough, and proud of themselves. You will realize that gorgeous ladies are just humans and that nothing about them makes them superior if you engage in no-fap behavior. Then you are just as good as the girl you like, which is what women want to hear from a man. That he thinks she should be with him. When you watch porn, your brain becomes used to seeing women as objects. This is why women complain about creepy porn addict who always weirdly looks at them. Mysterious males give women the impression that they are not safe, which is the most effective method to lose a woman's interest. If you do no FAP, you'll find that you care less and less about how a woman looks and more about getting to know her, because women adore men who are genuinely interested in who they are as individuals. As you can see, the fact that no FAP attracts women has nothing to do with woo. Instead, it is what happens when you give up all of the baggage that comes along with porn and put your efforts into personal development. NoFap will assist you in regaining your sense of self-worth as a man. It will jog your memory that you are perfect the way you are right now. You will regain your vitality and your capacity to derive enjoyment from natural things once you begin using NoFap. This will allow you to pursue your most audacious goals while reaping the many rewards of doing so. The practice of NoFap will assist you in viewing yourself as a great guy with much to offer the world and the ability to do what he sets out to do. Do you have any idea how much ladies adore men like these? That is it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts and requests in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.